I know. Everybody's on vacation except for me, and I'm going crazy. There's Kelly. Kelly, I want to see those dream boards.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I missed it. What did you say?
I said I want to see your dream boards.
Oh, I didn't finish mine yet. The girls, I was trying to get them printed out pictures and stuff.
That's so awesome. They each did their own?
Yes.
Cool. That's awesome. If I haven't said it before, you are the best mom.
Oh, thanks. Look, here's Nora. You see Nora?
Oh,
Yeah. I see Disney.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Hey,
So cool, Kelly.
hang on. What else is a swing set? Check out that hot tub that she picked.
Oh, that's nice.
Got a fireplace and everything.
Where
Where
did
does
you get that picture?
I have no idea. Google.
You Googled awesome hot tubs?
Yep.
I want it. Oh,
Let's see.
I said Google and my phone turned on. Awesome hot tubs. All right.
Claire's got a lot more on hers, but hers isn't all glued in there yet.
That's so awesome. I'm so glad you did that.
That's the Jeep she wants.
Wow.
And to go to the bedroom.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, good. Want to Paris and go to the bakery and make macaroons.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. They are in good hands, that's for sure.
Listen, if I could get my scattered self together, it'd be fantastic.
Wow, you have had a pretty busy couple of months here, lady.
Oh, yeah.
Give yourself a break. And Pam, you missed it. Maria and I were just talking about. She went to New York City this weekend.
Oh, you were in town.
I did, and I had to navigate the subway, and I almost like texted you to be like, Pam, I need some help.
You should have. Oh my
I
God.
know.
I had a crazy weekend. Otherwise, I would have said we should have met up. But
I
oh my
know.
God.
It was kind of a sad situation. We were there. My mom has family that's here from Italy that had some. It was really sad. He was told in Italy that he only had 2 weeks to live.
Oh
He
my
had
God.
a tumor. He had a tumor in his stomach, and what they did was they found a doctor at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital that saved his life and was able to help him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to be okay now. I mean, obviously he's got to go through radiation and chemotherapy, but they were able to extract the entire, I mean, it was like a basketball. But in Italy, they did not want to touch it. They said, you have 2 weeks to live. That's that. And he was like, nope, there's got to be somebody that can help me. And they found this doctor at New York Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, and he helped them. So that's why we went. So it was kind of crazy because we went from like the bus station to uptown. At, you know, the hospital is right by the George Washington Bridge.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can do this. I can take mine. I know how to do this. And I did, like a big girl.
Good for you. Oh, next time you're in town, let us know.
I definitely will. I definitely will. I know I had so many people that I was just like, oh my God, I would have loved to have seen, but it was just like one of those things that I was like, I mean, guiding my mom and my aunt and my uncle around, which, oh my God, getting those three on the subway when her freaking luggage got stuck in the turnstile. Yeah. That was,
Oh my God.
I literally think I peed myself laughing. I'm like, the guy got so mad at me. He's like, forget it. He's like, forget it. We're just going to let you go through the gate. He's like, just get rid of this luggage. The luggage was stuck on the freaking turnstile. I'm like, well, how do I get this thing off? And he's like, I don't know. So he's trying to like move it. I'm like, oh my God, this shit's like something in the Three Stooges. I couldn't even. My husband was like, only you, Maria. I'm like, I know. This is why I don't live in New York City. Or anywhere else that requires public transportation.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad everything worked out for him.
Yeah.
That's awesome news. Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Thank you. So we're just praying for him every day, and hopefully, you know, every day he'll recover. But yeah, you were on my like list of like helpers this weekend if I needed it.
Oh, you should have. Definitely. I would have helped you out in a heartbeat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And another trip.
You should all come down. Come on.
Kelly, you're driving. Okay.
What'd you say?
I said Kelly's driving.
Oh.
I'll drive. I love to drive.
Yeah, we're going to NYC.
Are you gonna be shotgun?
Yeah,
Can I test drive your Lexus?
yes. You can.
Then I'll know if that's the one I want.
Yes, you can drive it for 5 hours there and 5 hours back.
I drove Colleen's to Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You can't drive mine. I saw the way you drove. We followed you.
Listen, I got there and we were in one piece. Were we not?
All right. So this will be quick because I know a lot of people are on spring break. First things first, and this is like old news, but did you guys all get a chance to listen to Jen Elston's call like 2 weeks ago, right after the Zoom?
I think I've listened to it 3 times since that day.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. If you haven't listened to it, I'm gonna post a recording in here. It's like the best call I've heard in a long, long time. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Huh?
I can't see you guys. Damn it. Did I do this last time?
Yeah, it did. I don't know what happened.
Have you ever
I don't
drank
know how to get
something
it back.
and then laughed so hard that you ended up that if you ever drank something that made you laugh so hard that
Whose child is talking to them?
while drinking something that the drink came out of your nose?
Is somebody's kid talking?
Have you ever done that?
I don't know. I can hear it.
I can hear it.
I don't know what the heck is happening. I can't see you guys again. So just pretend, or if you guys have something to say, you just have to yell out. You can't raise your hands because I can't see you yet. So anyways, Jen Elston's call. I will post it in here. If you haven't listened to it, you need to listen to it at least once. And then once you do, you're gonna want to listen to it again and again because it's awesome. So, all right, how did everybody do? Were you guys all able to reach through your teams and let everybody know about each one reach one? I'm sure you guys probably found that some people on your team probably didn't even know about it. And I do kind of want to talk about each one reach one because there's still 4 days left in the month. Callie, you got to actually see Colleen, but I talked to her about her training in Indianapolis. And she said Bo Short was literally the best training that she has seen in 3.5 years with Miriam. And we have seen some pretty awesome trainers. So that being said, that each one reach one, not only are you going to get obviously the training with him, but so is your new brand partner. And that's going to skyrocket both of you guys. And so Bo Short doesn't just say like, hey, you should be doing this, this, and this. He like literally gives you specific verbiage that you can physically take notes on and send and do those things. Like he has 30 years of experience, so he knows what works and what doesn't. So definitely. What?
What's his background? I haven't listened. I listened to some of his stuff, but they sought him out, right, for Miriam?
They did. I guess he came out of retirement to do this. I don't know what company he came from. All I know is that he has 30 years of experience. And yeah, he's been on every single call lately. And I have listened to a whole lot of them. But and of course, I mean, you never really know until you meet somebody or see them, but he seems like the perfect fit. Like I really like I like everything that I've heard so far. He's really motivating. He gets me really excited, but he's also really like kind and genuine. So the things that he says about Jeff Olson and Amber and Deb Hines, like I think I'm really excited about where this company's headed. I'm honestly really excited about him, even though now I have this thing where like I don't want to get too attached to anybody because I just want to learn from him while he's here, while I can, and if he decides to go to another company because that's what people do, then fine. But while he's here, I'm going to take as many notes as I can. And honestly, he's really like pouring his heart into everything that he says and does. So I think the training is going. I wish I could see you guys. This sucks. Training is going to be awesome. And the month is not over, so you never know what's going to happen in the next 4 days. So if you guys can get people on a 3-way call or, send them the information. I have been having kind of a lot of luck lately with, this is a trick that Paul White, well, you guys have probably heard it, but sending people messages on their birthday on Facebook.
Mhm.
You just type in like birthdays today, it will tell everybody who has a birthday, and then instead of just posting on their page, I'll send them a message. And I've connected with so many people, and everybody always asks. And honestly, I never bring it up first, and I never leave that as our last thing. But I always end up sending them something. So, and just like casual, like, oh, really? You want to know more? Yeah, you should totally watch this. So 4 days left. So let's do it. Next up, are any of you guys reading Switch On Your Brain? Or no? It's totally it's totally fine if you're not.
She can't see me showing the book though. See?
I got mine.
Yeah.
No, here. I haven't started it yet though.
Well, you will be in the record. Oh,
What?
Something's happening. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. Show me my people. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, so some of it honestly is a little bit slow, but some of it's really good. So anyways, if you guys are reading it, I plan on finishing it by the next call that we have. But part 2 of the book is a 21-day brain detox plan. So it pretty much tells you, obviously, which we say in Miriam all the time, like, your mind is pretty much capable of anything. Like, if you can think it, you can do it. But this just proves, like, it's kind of backed by science. Like, it's not just, like, a thought. It's, like, a real thing. It's pretty incredible what your brain is actually capable of in kind of extreme situation. Maria, like your cousin, like obviously if he had a tumor the size of a basketball, I don't think he could have, wished that away with his brain. But a lot of people are healing themselves of actual illnesses, and it's crazy. So like I said, part 2 of it is the actual switching on your brain part, the 21-day brain detox. So I'm hoping that I can get some awesome nuggets to share with you guys. And when I'm done, if anybody wants to borrow it, or Kelly apparently has it too. It's pretty good so far. And there are some chapters that are, or some, not chapters, but paragraphs that like have so many like words in there that I understand that I literally just skip it. I'm like, there's no point in reading that because I don't understand it. But the overall concept of it is pretty incredible, and it's cool, like, to be backed by science, just like Miriam is backed by science. So see the connection? And so, the next book, if you guys are interested in ordering it, I'm going to, Bo Short actually suggested it. It's called The Traveler's Gift. I think it's Andy Andrews is the author of it. So that we'll start that in a couple weeks too, if you're interested in the book part. But Bo Short suggested it, and I think it's going to be good. So I asked you guys to kind of think of this last time. Oh, Maria, I'm going to share a story about your sister. But if you guys have any areas that you guys want to discuss on these core calls or Zooms, definitely feel free to email me, or you guys, if you want to share them right now, and I'll make a list of things so we can kind of go forward. If there's anything like, hey, like my daughter, she has 99% of her skills for gymnastics to move up, but they never work on the one thing that she needs. So I feel bad that she's like stuck. So if you guys have like an area where you really want to talk about, or something that you're struggling with, don't sign it to me now because I can't see you, but you can shout it out, or you can post it in here, or you can just message me personally. But something to think about. Does anybody have anything off the top of their head that they're like going crazy about, or you guys thought, or no?
So I haven't watched Colleen's video on the Freedom Mastery calendar thing, the new planner.
Colleen made a video on that?
Colleen, so she posted when she first got it and she was first recommending it. She posted a video about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I haven't
I don't
watched.
remember. I bought it, but I don't remember seeing that video. I'll have to watch it too, Kelly. I don't know if you find it. Send it to us.
I'll look it up. But I don't know if any of you are having success with it or whatever. I'm finding that I'm not, like, the whole plan that tomorrow today, I am not being like this week with being on break. I haven't even opened my calendar, which is bad. But I'm also, the girls and I are just going with the flow and doing whatever. But then I sit down and I'm like, crap, I didn't do this, this, and this today. So I don't know if like certain ones of you are having success with it, or how you sit down and plan out. I don't know, something like that.
I usually could use it too. And I remember Mary Chipper was here. She said she was in a new video. That's a great call. Definitely, first of all, don't beat yourself up for what you haven't done on vacation, because nobody follows any rules on vacation. And I do think that if you're doing something a little bit better than you were before,
Yeah.
then that's a good start. And if you can kind of start incorporating like one thing, and not this week because vacation doesn't count, but next week, like I'm going to make it a point to. Next week is the month of the end of the month, where it has all like, did I hit my goals? Did I do this? Like maybe looking through that. Even if you don't fill it out, but just kind of looking at it. But that's a good thing. And another thing I meant to post, maybe you guys know, because I missed it. But did you guys see the training on how to use the Edge or the Go Prospect stuff?
No.
No.
I don't know where to find that. These are all things.
Carolyn,
Yeah.
We just
got it in an email.
Yeah, I just saw that. It just came through, of course, to my
Today?
Yeah.
We got a corporate email today, this
Oh.
evening, and there's a link to it in the corporate email.
There's a video to the
really?
link. Uh-huh.
It's like they read my mind.
It says learning to use Go Prospect effectively can transform and enhance how you conduct your business. If you missed the Go Prospect training webinar, we've got you covered. You can watch the webinar below. Here's the video, watch the link, and then it just has a link right to it.
Awesome. Cool. Oh my God, thank you. See, you guys are great. So glad I mentioned that.
Of course, it went to my wrong email. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but that's okay. It's all good.
God, I wish I could find you people. Stinks.
You look good. We see you.
Please click open Zoom meetings. Oh wait, I think I found you. Hold on. I'm back. Hello. Not gonna touch anything. All right, so, all right, tell me if you guys have ever been in this situation. Have you guys ever had somebody come up to you and say something like, "Hey, are you still with Nerium? Is Nerium still paying you? Are you still making money?" Or, "Hey, you're still doing that Nerium thing?" Or, "Hey, are you still selling that skincare?" Like where people come up to you and suggest like you're not really working, or you're not really doing anything that's real, like you're part of this whole scheme. Or have you ever had the thought of, my gosh, like what if it's all gone tomorrow? Like what if Jeff Olson decides to sell it? Or what if this, what if that, what if there's no more Nerium? Do you guys ever think of those things, or have people like look at you like you're crazy because you do Nerium?
I've thought about that recently. Like, what if it all just...
I think with everybody, like everything that's been happening in the company, it's normal to think of, or honestly, like what if everybody was right that told me I shouldn't do this? Like, was I wrong? Did I make a mistake? Am I ever going to get there? Those type of things. Like, I think it's all normal. But I do find it kind of funny how, like I say, people will say to me like, "Oh, are you still actually making money with Nerium?" It's like, it's my job. I mean, do I ask you if you're still, are you still getting a paycheck? I mean, that's not a common question that you ask people, but I think because we're in this industry, people just don't understand it. And I think it is our job, and I will probably, Maria, so you're going to hear the story. I will probably post this on Facebook just to maybe get the point across. And it's funny, like, you can't blame people. And honestly, before I was involved, I probably wouldn't get it either. And I wouldn't have. I didn't understand it. It has this bad feeling around it. But anyway, so I went out to dinner the other night with two of my closest friends. And the next night or 2 nights after, one of my friends called me to talk about the other one of my friends. I'm just saying it's silly. Maria's like,
what did my sister do now?
So, and
She's so not right.
of course she was drinking, so she's always she just is off the rails anyways. Maria's sister is crazy, but she's one of my closest friends. But anyway, so we were talking, and so she's like, so what do you think? Like, is this it? Is Miriam like what you're gonna do? Like, you know, you're done, this is where you're gonna stay, like this is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life? Which, like, I can't blame her for asking that question. But it's not that you go around saying like, oh, okay, so you're a teacher. Is that what you think you're going to do for the rest of your life? Like, she doesn't get it. And I like. That's
my sister asking you that?
Yeah. And not like in a bad way but she was asking like an honest question, which is not something Josie is known for asking questions that aren't typical anyways. But it's kind of funny because it's kind of a funny question to ask. And it took me a second and I stopped and thought about it. I'm like, you don't understand. I was like, not only is this it for me, like not only am I going to ride this thing out for as long as I can, and I'm hoping that it goes as far as it does in my brain. I was like, but I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my grandkids. Like, I'm doing this so that my kids have options. And I'm not saying that I don't want my kids to grow up and go to college and get careers in their, you know, preferred field, whatever they want to do. But I want them to have options that they can get their job, go to school, have it be paid for, and have money in the bank that if they want to start their own business or call their own shots or even take 3 weeks off without having to ask somebody, like, yeah, this is it for me. And it's not just for me, like it is for my future and my children's future and my grandchildren. It's for future generations. Like, this isn't just I'm going to work here till I'm 60, I'm going to retire and probably have nothing to show for it. Like most people in most professions, right? So it was just funny. And it just kind of like, it's funny how people perceive this business, and I don't think they have a grasp for how big it could possibly be. So
it is really funny. And just to piggyback off what you said is like, you know, there's people out there who will look at you and say, oh, well, I could never do what you do, or I would not want your life because in my mind it might be volatile or whatever. But in the same token, you know, take my sister, for example. You couldn't pay me to live her life right now. You couldn't give me money to say, here you go, do what I do. I would much rather be doing what I'm doing versus what she's doing. You know, she's a full-time nurse, or she's a per diem nurse, and she's going back to school to be a nurse practitioner, which hats off to her. But the stress that comes along with that and the life.
When we are at dinner, I like stopped. She's like, oh my God, school's so blah, 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 blah. And I like stopped her. I'm like, do you want to go back to school? And you should have seen her. She was like, I don't know, but it just seems like the next step that I should be taking. It was just so funny. Like, why does it have to seem like it should be what you're doing? And
that's right. That's right. And so you're absolutely right in that statement. It's like people in their lives, you know, like, I don't know if you guys saw, I mean, I'm sure you might have my video that I did last week, my what if, you know, you never took this opportunity thing.
Yeah.
You know, like people reached out to me and they were like, you know, I've gotten some feedback from people on that video, you know, about just wondering, like, and relating to the skepticism that I felt before I did this, and then saying to themselves, well, if Maria is someone who, you know, was skeptical and was able to achieve whatever, I could do it too, you know? So, you know, I have people thinking and wondering. And so, you know, hopefully they'll start acting.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I think people just in their lives just don't get, you know, what you do, and they're supportive of that because they don't understand it, you know. And case in point with my sister, I love her more than anything, but I could never live the life that she lives right now. I'd do it for 10 minutes. I'd be like, yeah, it's not worth it. Nope, not worth it.
I know. Anyways, that's our job, right? Is to make people see. And your sister is a great example because she is working her butt off. But the problem is, so I don't know if you guys got to watch Nearing You, but she says like you're trading your hours for dollars. Like Josie, you know, she's got a beautiful house and they're doing okay there, but she doesn't have any. She has no time for anything. So,
none. I tried to call her. This is so sad. I tried to call my sister. Like, and this is a perfect example of why you would do something like this network marketing business, is to free yourself of your time. I literally tried to call her 3 times in 1 week just to ask her what I was bringing over to Sunday dinner. And every single time she picked up the phone, I got to call you back. I have to call you back. Can I call you back? I have to call you back. Like, I could never live like that. You don't have 5 minutes of your time to say to somebody.
Never,
hey,
ever.
Never.
And that's see her once a year. But that's my point exactly. And that's what I want to do for my kids. Like, I want them to be able to have options. Speaking of kids, we want options for you. So that they don't ever have to be in that situation where they feel stuck.
Yeah.
That's my point exactly. And it kind of leads into the next part of the conversation. Something I want you guys to be thinking about, and maybe like your assignment, if you will. I want you guys to be thinking about, come up with 3 things that you have been afraid to do. Fears that we have. And after that, I'm going to post a video in here, and it's like 10 minutes. And it's great. It's like not only why we have those fears and those, you know, rational thoughts, because that's normal because we're not comfortable, obviously, stepping outside of our comfort zone, but why and what we can do about it. So I want you guys to think about 3 things that you have been afraid to do. I'm hoping 2 of them can be business related. 3 of them can be if you want, or if there's something that my Zoom's going to end in 10 minutes. Or if there's something that just in life that you have been afraid to do, and whether that's, you know, sending a message to somebody who you really want to be in your business, but you think that they're going to judge you, or, you know, like, well, you guys have, I think everybody's going to Vegas, like booking your trip to Vegas, something that you have been nervous to do, and your normal thoughts are, oh my gosh, like if I do this, then he's going to think I'm crazy, or if I go to Vegas, my family's going to fall apart. You have all these crazy thoughts of everything that could go wrong. But I want you guys to message me of 3 things that you've been afraid to do, and then everything that could go right if you were to do those things. Or maybe if you've already done it. And if it's something that you haven't overcome, if it's a fear that you still have and you haven't done it yet, I want you guys to message me the things that can go right, and then I want you to do it.
Do you want me to message you about my gambling problem and that I'm so scared to go to Las Vegas? So.
Or you don't have to message me. You can post it in the group too.
My husband's like, this trip is going to cost me a fortune with your freaking video poker playing problem.
Yes, that counts.
I better sell a lot of face cream between now and then.
Speaking of Vegas, did you guys have any of you booked flights yet?
No, they are so stinking expensive right now. We've been looking and looking and looking both with flights and hotels. There is this other ginormous conference that is in Vegas the same time we are.
Microsoft or something?
Well, Microsoft is out there, but there's another one. It's like the Las Vegas something or other. The guy told me when I called the hotel last week. I forgot, but it's a pretty big thing. So no, I have not booked tickets yet for airfare. I mean, I go to Vegas a lot, and I just, this trip with all these conferences has really been more than I've ever paid ever out there. I mean, I could go out there for like 5 days and like get out of the hotel for less than like $800 total. I mean, I can't even do that in 2 nights there.
Yeah.
I figured that, like, July, it's not peak season for Las Vegas. I figured the flights would have to come down.
That they should. And typically when I talked to the airline, typically they said flights come down right around the 60-day mark. So right around now would be when they would come down if they were going to, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching Rochester, Syracuse, and Philly.
The last time I went to Vegas, Kelly, believe it or not, I did go up from Rochester because it was like, I want to say it was about, for 2 people, it was about $600 cheaper to go from there.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I've got JetBlue points, and it's like if I flew out of JFK and out of the hub, I'm not paying for the flight from Syracuse to JFK.
Yeah. The problem with the JetBlue flights out of Syracuse, I looked at them. They don't get you to Vegas at a good time. I mean, when I go to Las Vegas, I like to, because you go and come in, you know what I mean? Like you go and you're there in the same day. Going out of Syracuse and the JFK connection gets you there, like, you're basically like traveling the whole day, like the way the connections were. And I was like, I think Carolyn, you were the one that said it was like a 20-hour flight. Like it was just crazy sauce.
Day wasted.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I
So
lucked out with the hotel.
yeah, just keep looking because it will hopefully come down.
As of right now, I am staying in the Hilton Garden Vacations in Trump Tower.
Who did I feel like told me they were staying?
But I'm trying to get it switched to the Hilton Garden Vacation at the Alara because it's closer to everything else. But Natalie Porter's staying with me. I got 4 days, 3 nights for $150.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
And I'm in an 800 square foot apartment.
Wow.
See, I'm holding out. The Cosmopolitan, they send me deals all the time because let's just say I'm a frequent flyer. And they sent me rooms for $109 a night, which is an amazing deal.
That's good.
The problem is it stops in June. So I have to wait to see if they send me like the July block and if the July block will include the time in which we want to go. So I don't know.
Sorry,
I'm just-
sorry, I didn't mean to detour that conversation.
That's all right. But all right, we'll go because now I have 4 minutes, guys. Still haven't upgraded. Think about your fears, then watch the video, then think about what can happen if you do them in the positive. And feel free, you don't have to, but message me, email me, or post it in here so we can all kind of feed off each other's. So next time, if you haven't yet watched Near You, which I know, Kelly, you had Near You, so you guys watched it, but it's on recruiting, so it's pretty good. I was saying she did a couple of something that she said, which I really liked. She was saying, you know, you're going to reach out to people all the time. You're sending messages, you're talking to people, and some people might not want to join your team, might not ever want to join your team, might have a bad feeling about this whole industry in general, might be the wrong time for them. But she said, somebody is looking for me, and I need to find them. And I just love that. If you start every day going, okay, somebody's looking for me, and I just need to find them, maybe you'd be better at sharing and exposing people and not feeling like you're begging people to join your team. So check that out. It's definitely really good. I'm going to post Jen Ellison's call again because that was really good. The fears, 3 fears. So last but not least, and also the Traveler's Gift, like I said, is the next book if you're interested. I'm going to post in this group. I don't know if you guys saw them yesterday, but Jen Elston posted some verbiage on PCs, getting PCs to reorder, getting new orders, and also having people asking for customers to have parties for you, Facebook parties or launch party or RRPs. So I had so much fun last time doing a contest with you guys. I'm going to do another one. So the next person in this group to put in an order for a customer, so I don't care if it's a repeat customer or a new customer, is going to get something of $25 value, either $25 gift card or cash or a gift. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. The next person in this group to get a brand partner is going to get something worth $50. And then the next person in this group who gets somebody to book a party for them will also get something worth $25. So there's $100 up for grabs. It can be one person or 3 different people. And I'm going to post the verbiage in this group so you can feel free to copy and paste it. It's kind of like a dare to send it out to as many people as you can. I did a call at 8:30 and somebody already got the customer. So it will go quick. So that's why I got to post this recording ASAP too. So I think that's everything. So yeah, if you guys have anything else that you want to discuss, make sure you message me that too. I think Colleen is actually going to hop on our next meeting. Did I tell you will be Thursday, May 10th at 9:15. And let's run the next couple days of the month. If you guys can get 3-way calls or get anything happening, if you have people on the fence, let's get them to pull the trigger, because I think that bow short training is going to be awesome. And if you guys need help with anything, obviously you can message me. But let's go get some customers.
Thank you.
Sounds good?
Yeah, too.
Great.
All
Thank you.
right. I will see you guys in 2 weeks, if not sooner, of course. I'm so glad I got to see you again.
Every day.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Night.